Yo, what up everybody? It's Peace-I. Welcome to another video. So, as you guys probably saw, I posted the first place pendulum profile. I got second place at that tournament. I went X and 1 draw. So I ended up tying for second place. But, so I got a couple packs. I'll open them up for you, and I will give you my final deck profile for Pure Orcust before the new ban list takes effect. Just so that you guys can have it, and there will be a record of it. So yeah, this was my last hurrah. I ended up getting Savage Strike Special Edition and then 2 Rising Rampage. So let's just see what I got real quick. Alright. So, I ended up with a Samorg.
Oh my gosh, that Samorg list is coming soon, right?
Yeah, that Samorg list is on its way, boys. And then next pack, I got an Ultra Rare Dream Mirror.
Those are going up in price because of the new support that's coming out.
I needed this, actually. I only had one of this.
I have the deck, which is...
I don't care. I'm gonna build it too.
It's gonna be like
theory craft and everything. Like
it's gonna be like a team deck. Just
yeah, I mean we can all work on it because that's what actual teams do.
We can all just fucking share the deck, and then like as one of us will play it at a regional, and then top like that one guy with praying kids.
Yes, exactly.
Fucking hilarious. Oh my gosh, he pulled a triangle. Or is that it's triangle?
It's a triangle.
It's triangle.
Whatever those cards. All right, so here's my Phantasmes.
Okay.
I didn't know you could get Phantasme, Extravagance, and Royal Savage in one box, but whatever.
I mean, Carabane too, so. Is that a super rare? Holy shit, I've never seen something so beautiful.
All right. This is for real.
Okay.
This one's for real.
All right, this one's for real.
Yeah, this one's for real. And, oh, God. Come on,
you
please.
You just, like, have, like, the worst luck.
It's really like bad. I pulled a Savage today earlier from another tournament that I got. But, like, whatever.
Yeah, for sure you did.
Wow. Oh, God, that was painful.
Hey, Sailman Great Wolf. That card was, like...
Like $8 for the rare for a while before they reprinted it and then stuff.
I mean, it went back down, didn't it?
All right, people, let's go straight into the deck profile. This was Sky Striker Orcust. I did end up taking out the Trickstar engine, kind of in preparation for the new ban list. I wanted to test it out for today because, I mean, like, there are a lot of back row decks that you need to worry about, but I didn't realize how much I would miss Candina and Reincarnation and Corobane. Because locking out the back row and having Terraforming be full combo was so useful. I had a Terraforming in one of the games, and I had to search Mystic Mine and stall out that game instead of going full combo, which I would have rather gone full combo instead of just like stalling and making Boral Sword under Mystic Mine and winning that way. But like I had to do it. So, but yeah. So I'm gonna have to make a lot of changes to this. Obviously, like starting off with Ibly, this is now dead because since Mermaid does not exist, this is completely worthless. Like completely. Like this has no bearing on anything anymore. But you played 3 of this because like this card's insane in this deck. Another normal summon, I played Armageddonite. This is just a generic dumper. I'm gonna have to take these 3 out for scrap recyclers. But I'll show you guys the theory crafting of that in another video. And then finally, this is not really a normal summon. You can normal summon it technically, but it's an extender. I got this from Raphael something on the internet. He was playing these. It's an extender, and then it's basically twin twisters, but you can choose to discard 1 and pop 1. Like, this card came in clutch so many times. I hit so many cards with this. I hit a Super Poly with this. I hit double... I don't know. There's so many things I hit with this. So this was just like, it was not enough, honestly. It was not enough. I needed to play more, but it got me by. Like, if I had more time game 3, I would have won that game. Or yeah, in round 3, I would have won that game too, and then I would have faced Emmanuel for the final round, and who knows what.
But like you did it, so
yeah.
And
all right, so
who's Emmanuel? Peace-I.
Yeah, he's the cameraman for today. All right, so double Orcust Nightmare. I don't think this is going to change. Maybe play 3, but it's not special summonable from deck anymore because Mermaid doesn't exist. So that's something you have to deal with. And then this is definitely a 3 of now because this will be your most powerful normal summon moving forward. But even now, it's a great normal summon.
I mean, you can still use Scrap Recycler to send Ibly and then use... just that. You just don't get the free summon to summon Galate anymore.
Exactly. You do need 1 extender, so you will have to play Dangers in the future. This, I think, will stay at 1 or maybe bump up to 2, and this is definitely a 1 of. Today, as another Orcust card, I picked up a Gizmek, so I took out the Orbital Hydrolander, and this, I was just fooling myself. This is so much better than Orbital Hydrolander. But Orbital Hydrolander is searchable by Crescendo, and it has a bigger body, and usually have 5 monsters with different names, and it doesn't target when it pops, and it mills from your deck for cost. So both of them have their applications. This is just more useful in against like meta decks, like honestly, like it's just really good. But banishing all of your Orcust cards really sucks. So you need to make sure that you're not doing this right away unless you absolutely have to, or you're trying to OTK, because you're risking banishing your necessary cards to play the game. So I think moving forward, I might dabble with one of those. Next up for hand traps, I'm maining 3 Nibiru. Welcome to Yu-Gi-Oh! In 2019. You basically lose against combo if they make an unbeatable board. I'm not playing the going second version, obviously, anymore.
No,
so, yeah, exactly. Like, this is for manual, basically. I mean, like, honestly. So, 3 Nibiru in the main. 2 Phantasme, so you can draw into your Nibiru, fix your hands, puts a monster on board. This can negate things that target. It's really nice. So that's all for the monsters. I do play 3 impermanents for hand traps as well. All right, spells. I'll start off with the most broken part of this deck, Engage. Small brain, medium brain, big brain, huge brain. Having 4 targets to search gives you the ability to get free cards off of Engage, because your Engage is never dead. Like, if you just play like this and this, then you're gonna have dead cards mid-game. This at the tail end of this format, it was a grind. This is a grind format. People aren't playing as much combo because they fear Nibiru. So, by allowing yourself to take advantage of the Sky Striker engine, you end up basically having 3 copies of Pot of Greed in your deck. And these plus me insanely hard. And you draw into your other combo pieces, and you get to make much more significant plays. And all of these are utility. They all do something different. This protects your monster in your extra monster zone from anything. This can negate and take. This pops stuff, and if you have 3 spells engraved, which you do, you play a lot of spells in this deck, you get to non-targeting pop your opponent's Mystic Mine or your opponent's back row that you're worried about. Like, these cards are phenomenal. I love these cards so much, and it doesn't matter that Widow Anchor got hit to 1 because I only played 1 anyway.
Well, what about the second one that you're gonna play?
That's a little too much. Like, I've got 3 impermanents already, and it's Orcust. Like, you don't need that much effect negation. All right, so this is still one of the most broken cards in this. I won my game 1 in my 3rd round solely because of the Window Dingirsu combo, because my opponent couldn't special summon more than once, and they just flat out lost. So that was nice. The terraforming.
What do you search with that?
Either Mystic Mine or Babel.
Okay, come on, man.
Look, Mystic Mine, I don't agree with it as a card. I say this every time I profile, but just because I don't agree with it doesn't mean it's not a good card, and it doesn't mean I'm not going to play it. If there is a good card that exists that's a floodgate and only jerks play it, I'm going to play it because I want to win. This card makes it such that it's an auto win against a lot of decks. Not every deck, but a lot of decks. And it lets you stall and draw into your good cards, and because Boral Sword exists, this card is broken, because I've Boral Sworded people so many times with Mystic Mine on the field, because Boral Sword only needs his self, and your opponent has a bunch of monsters that they're just set on not linking away or getting rid of with their orchestrated returns, which you should definitely play 2 of minimum. So this lets you put spells in grave, draw extra cards. So I've used this with Engage so many times. Like, I will purposely search this over Crescendo so that I can plus off of Engage. It's not probably the smartest thing in the world, but you get to draw free cards. I really like drawing cards. So yeah, this is really nice.
Yeah.
And you're definitely gonna need to play it in Pure because you need to get your Orcust monsters in graveyard. Only 2 Called by the Graves. I didn't want to go to 46 cards. This was one of the flex spots. It's not good against everything. Like, in my deck, I mean, obviously you can call by the grave the Orcust monsters, but if your opponent has Babel, then they all become quick effects, and they banish themselves as cost. So call by the grave does nothing to them, unless you're using your symbol skeleton to reborn something so you can banish the target. And all the hand traps that I play in this deck, which are Impermanence, Phantasme, and Nibiru, all can't be called by the grave. People are getting smarter. Not a lot of people that I know are playing Ash, at least the good players, and this can't hurt anything that you're actually trying to protect yourself against. We need cross-out Designator. So I felt like 2 was fine. It's an extra spell, but your opponent's not always going to have monsters in their graveyard. Next to Econ. This is phenomenal. It tributes your monster for cost and then takes theirs, and then it doesn't restrict them the monster from attacking or being used for tributes or like anything. Like there's no restrictions. You just take it. And if you draw it going first, you set it, and then you can switch one of your opponent's monsters to defense mode. That comes up. Sometimes I've like drawn this and then just a Harp Horror and then a bunch of garbage. You just set this, set the Harp Horror, and if they try to do some crazy combo, you just tribute it and take their monster, or you do that during your turn where you have your Harp Horror. And okay, so this is what I did. I normal summoned Harp Horror and I tributed it off, took their monster, used that, and then linked summon into Galatea. So I got rid of their monster and got to go full Orcust combo because this card's OP. Double Cyclone in the main. This is just if I meet someone else with Mystic Mine, and it's an extra spell on my grave. I mean, like, it's nice, and then it can out crescendo and stuff because Dingirsu protects, so I don't think Twin Twister was correct this format. Going forward, you might want to play Twin Twister since Salad is going to be a thing, and then Thunder Dragon is also playing back row now. God, I faced someone in the tournament with Thunder, and they were playing back row. I had to get rid of it, and it was annoying. Summon. It was summon limit.
It's not that bad.
It was summon limit. So now I remember.
Didn't you win though?
Yeah, I did beat him. But okay, so I remember what it was. So this, besides the Super Poly, I also popped double summon limit with this. Double summon limit. Oh god, I felt like I had the hugest muscles. All right. Final spell, Foolish Burial. I'm playing this now. I even thought about Monster Reborn because I just wanted more spells. But you know what? You're not going to always have monsters in graveyard. I might consider Monster Reborn when I start playing Dangers, but for now, just Foolish Burial. I mean, it was nice. Triple Impermanence for the traps and the 1 Crescendo. A lot of people are playing 2. I might go to 2 in the next format, but maybe not. Next, extra deck, Rest in Frickin' Peace. All right, the tokens for Nibiru.
Oh my gosh, he's never going to get those tokens again. They're banned.
All right, Kagari, cool. This is for the Sky Striker engine. I was thinking about playing Hayate and Kaina and stuff for time, but there was just no room. Who knows, maybe there might be room now that we're losing 2 mermaids. Cerberus is really good. I think I'm going to keep that moving forward. There's so many times where I've had this co-linked and I was just able to pop a monster and then draw a card. Like, it's nuts. Like, people don't play this, but it's so good. Phoenix is one of the best cards in your extra deck because it outs back row. I will have room for Unicorn now, but currently now with the new ban list, but currently I don't. So we're going to go straight into the Orcust monsters. 2 Galatea, you don't need more than 2. I'm sorry. You're wrong. You don't need more than 2. I want utility.
Play
you don't
4.
need no.
Come
no.
on. Just a little bit.
Long is here to save the day, bro. Topologic Trisbana. This card's clutch with red reboot in the side. Topologic Bomber for the going first board if you know you're facing combo. This really hurts them.
Don't do that. I mean, like.
So standard is like this with Dingirsu and Crescendo.
Yeah.
But if you know you're playing against combo, you go Babble in this.
No, I'm aware. I'm just like, why don't you just like summon this and then just leave that on board and let the combo deck play?
I hate you so much. Then Borosword.
Let me play my games.
No,
come on.
You don't get to play your games. Borosword, one of the best cards in the extra deck.
Yeah.
Like, honestly. Next is the double Dingirsu for the XYZ monsters.
Are any of them ulti?
No, neither of these are ulti.
Then what the fuck are you doing?
Whatever, I'm not a rarity whore. The Galateas just came upon me. You need 2, honestly. Thousand Eyes and Winda. These are both utility. They're amazing. These are so good.
Yeah.
I really hope Instant Fusion stays in the game because I love those cards. With Dingirsu, it's freaking amazing.
It'll be limited.
Who knows? We were calling for that for a long time ago, but it never happened.
It won't be limited. It's
Side deck, Triple Lancia, Orcust, and Thunder. Double Trap Trick to search my impermanences, my evenlies, my Triple Eradicator Epidemic Virus. This card is OP! Best card this format! Oh my god.
And in the next PSI video, it's going to be... it's going to be the token.
Yeah, it's going to be the token. But yeah, not to glance over Evenly. Evenly is really good against like control decks and back row decks and stuff. And those are a threat, this format. Sky's only going to have one Widow Anchor moving forward, but this is also for Draco. It's also for Altergeist. A lot of decks that just set a bunch of cards, any Demise decks, this gives you the opportunity to clear their board. Because most of those decks don't put up negation in the form of spell and trap negation. They just put up monster negation, and this clears their board and then lets you play. You do have to sacrifice your battle phase, but a lot of the times it's worth it, and I do think this is one of the best cards in the game, honestly. Imperial Order, this is for Sky Striker and Sky Striker. And then this is Red Reboot. This lets you win against trap decks. This deck can easily make Boral Sword. With just the full Orcust combo plus 1 extender. That's Boral Sword plus Ding Girsu. That's already over 8,000 damage, and they just die. Moving forward, you don't get to do that because you don't get to go into Mermaid anymore. So I don't know if this will be as good. I have to figure out combos to make Boral Sword consistently, so I guess the danger monsters are going to need to come in.
It's not that bad. It's probably not
that hard.
We'll
see. I haven't really tested that much without Mermaid, so we'll have to see. But I really don't like running Trap Recycler. But anyway, that's the deck profile, Red Reboot OP. Thanks everybody for watching, and new format, so make sure you subscribe so that you can see all the new content that we're going to be coming out with for the new format, because I really think that you guys are going to be able to utilize our tips and ideas to make your decks better as well. Because yes, we're going to evolve with the meta. Samorg might be tier 0. Who knows?
True Draco.
If these back row decks, come out of nowhere and you've got your Dark Samorg on the field and your opponent can't set cards, you probably win that game. These control players.
Dynamite is the way.
No, and never bring back Masterpiece. All right, that's the video, everyone. Subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.